We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on last year's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Running back with the football. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea.
Now here he goes. Inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The pass rush closing in. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown, open the game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To throw, it's Russell. He's running out of time here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams offense, Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Brown.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Direct snap to the back. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So, second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Russell. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. He makes the stop at a big play. Moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he's brought down there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Burrell. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Grab behind the line. It's Burrell. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll give it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab, but he's just beyond the sideline. Low touchdown there, incomplete.
Man, really good effort here with the body lean by the receiver. He catches the ball, he just couldn't get his foot down for the score.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air. It's Russell. Turns it loose downfield. And it's caught wide open with room to run.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Inside the 25. Creative running there. Touchdown. Touches A&M. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. you can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Tight end goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass this time. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. To the air. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. A gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. A long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Russell. Makes a quick catch. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Caught, he's wide open, look out. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Texas A&M offense back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Fights off a defender. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And here's the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake on first down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Russell. The receiver grabs it. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Hale. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great Watch him run for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. On first down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Caught over the middle, it's Armstrong. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them happen.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moves all the way to the 38. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Critical third down play for this offense right here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.